speaker is Nindl from Qualcomm. He is the Director of Business Development for Germany, Austria and Switzerland. And Qualcomm is mainly known as a technology provider for mobile phones, but they also provide end-user services, location-based end-user services. So I'm excited about the presentation. Please welcome Thomas.
Schönen guten Abend. Grüß euch, wie man in Bayern sagt. Good evening. I was taught to do this in English, so do my very best. Qualcomm is probably pretty well known to some of us. Qualcomm is not only a chip provider, is a technology inventor, is a quite large company. During the last 20 years, Qualcomm has grown to a size of 15,000 people and a turnover of more than $10 billion, so it's quite a large company already. Thanks for the invitation to Berlin, thanks to Mobile Monday. I have to say, I have to admit that this location is much cooler than the location in München where I'm based. So, so for tonight, for this evening, probably the key question, which is all up to you, is: has LDS the potential to become the killer application, or is it already the killer application? So I will not answer this question, not during my presentation. I leave it to you, I leave it to my colleagues to answer this question, and to leave it to you, to the guys in the community, to the developers, whether you have seen such a potential of LDS. So in any case, if you need my address and my email address, or if you need to contact me if you have questions about Qualcomm, here it is. The LDS landscape, in a nutshell, is navigation is or was the first wireless LDS service. LDS is pretty prevalent in the US, specifically in Japan and Korea. So these guys know very well how to use LDS location-based services, but now it's getting more and more into Europe. It's getting more and more, become more and more mature on the rest of the world, specifically in Western Europe. But there are two parts. I will provide two parts. One is a platform approach is generally lacking, means developers and mobile network operators do not have a platform approach yet. This needs to be done, this needs to be developed, and last but not least, very important for Western countries, privacy management, security, the user data must be secure, must be on the safe side, and this is a key issue if you develop LBS services, what to do with the data, with the user data. I've illustrated here a little iceberg in order to show you what we have today. Today, LDS is already a navigation, let's say, navigation enabler, enterprise tracking, friend finder, pretty well known, but I believe it is just the tip of the iceberg. LDS has much more potential, and we believe at Qualcomm that the potential could be such as social networking, which is geocaching, fitness, geocaching, for example, Schnitzeljagd, treasure hunt, tourism, virtual guides, local aware marketing we heard about from my colleague, as she talked before about phones. Inter-navigation, very exciting. Inter-navigation makes sense, not today, but will make sense in about 5 years when we see the larger installed base of satellites. We need to have more granularity, have a better satellite finding tool in order to have inter-navigation to become a reality. Augmented reality is also something which pops around, and we also believe augmented reality has a resistance and has a reason to be there and to be named and mentioned for LDS applications. One application or one service which Qualcomm initiated together with network operators in the US is Family Locator Service or Family Finder. So it provides adults to find the accurate, you probably can't see this from the back, the accurate position of a child. For example, the child is Andy and he should be in school till 1 p.m. Once he leaves school, an SMS is being generated or an email has been generated, sent to the parents that he has left school and he should arrive within the next 10 minutes at home. So another SMS will be generated once he reaches home. But Andy found a nice supermarket and he bought something there, so probably he's not in his home zone, and therefore another email alert goes out to the mother that Andy is not on his way home. So it is successful, believe it or not. It sounds funny, sounds crazy. In the US, people like it when both parents are in the office back on work, and they need to know where the kids are. So as long as the kids accept such surveillance, I think it's a good model. Also probably interesting for us here in the Western world, for elderly people, for the grandparents. Sometimes it's also not too bad to take your grandparents, right? So you provide them with similar service and you can log on those guys and find exactly their location. For that, is in order to, again, as I said in the beginning, to collect all those user location data, you need an open middleware, you need a single point of integration in order to get this so-called horizontal platform approach. The operator policies, the user preference, and rating and billing is very important, and these needs to be secure. These are very secure data, very secure and very sensitive data, which needs to be locked and needs to be handled carefully. And together with Market, Qualcomm has developed a product called VeryPlace, and this tool provides the link and hook to the let's say sales channels, and provides the link to the user location data. My last slide, I invite you to visit the Sprint Nextel homepage or the AT&T homepage. I was told not to show this demo. It's a short demo, but it probably won't work properly, as I have to go to the internet from here, and then I will run out of time and have 40 seconds left. So I encourage you to visit those two sites, have a look at it, how it works, the Family Finder, the Friend Finder function, the Friend Finder tool, and you will see how it looks quite a nice tool. And last but not least, the VeryPlace developer site is also something you can look at and hook on and see how it works. So especially for the community, for the developing community, probably a good platform approach in order to address security and data sensitivity. Data needs to be locked, needs to be stored on a safe side. Okay, that's all from my side. I'd like to know